Hey everybody, this is Voltrix bringing you a new video of Godus. Now, I know the first one was a little bit unstructured, but that's just because I was planning to do a little mini series of it to give you, a little bit of more of an idea of what the game is and how it works. For anybody that needs some help, like I didn't know how to delete my game, which there's no real delete button in this. If you go into your options, you can set SFX volume, set dialogue volume, you can turn your music on or off, set resolution, toggle full screen, mess with your keyboard options, or go into game options. Now you can name yourself and name your people. Now I really don't care, they're just stupid guys that die all the time to me. But I know if you didn't do anything with your folders, anything cool because your computer was, what you would do is that you would go into your Steam folder in your computer, and then how I accessed it is I went through Steam apps and then into Common, and then I deleted Godus folder, and then I reinstalled it in Steam. But make sure you delete it from Steam right away, and no, this won't get rid of your game because you purchased it. It will still be there, it'll just be grayed out, so you have nothing to worry about on that. So let's learn a little bit about the game together, because I'm very new. So let's see, we have our two villagers that we started. And when we get our first faith card, your followers have moved from the wilderness and have started to believe in a higher power. So we open our book here. This book contains the history of your people. It starts with two lonely souls in the wilderness and ends with the conquest of space. To advance your people, you will need to collect advance cards. Without advance cards, your civilizations will not be able to progress. Advance cards can sometimes be made up of element cards and found in the world. In this first age, your advances will be gained through increasing your population. Good luck! So as you can see, our index, we have it all the way to space age. So that means we can go through just the beginning of primal people, all the way to something that we ourselves haven't even achieved. Well, we've gotten to space, but we don't have people in space and just living there and chilling, like, with their dog, space dog. So let's flip the page. So there we go. Our first faith card gets placed into establishment period advances. So as you can see, we have advanced. At the start of the primal age, the followers have moved from wilderness and started to come together to live in permanent abodes. By using basic tools, forming simple communities, and expanding their population, the followers become ever more advanced. So let's exit out of this. And as you can see, our first two little villagers are starting to clear. Well, we started to clear. But they're starting to place their own little abode that they will produce belief. And as I said before in the other video, this is belief, this little pinkish bubble. And with belief, you need that to sculpt your land, place down totems, and eventually, like I said before, there'll be a lot more. As you can see, we just got another card. Land expansion, God card. As your followers believe in you, your influence across the land will grow. So, this goes into our collection. So as you can see, our big area now, it's bigger. Our little area got a lot bigger. So let's click on them.
Yep.
As you can see, that negated 5 belief. And every time you click on a house with a flag on it, that's what it'll do. Now, remember to click on your villagers, or your followers, because they will get slumpy and just, run around dragging their feet, or they'll sit down, and that means that they're sick, or they're dying, so you really need to heal them or you'll start losing them. So let's just place some land here. As you can see, now we have 3 spots that just popped up from us expanding. So really, we'll click that guy again, and he'll start working right away. Right when he pops out, just bam. These guys are tough workers. Be pretty lonely with only a few people. But hey, these guys are strong. So as we go on, and our followers get higher and higher and higher, and we explore more places. Obviously we're going to advance. So let's collect our belief. And really at the very beginning of the game it's just kind of a waiting game. But that's actually kind of a blessing. I never thought of it as one, but when you have 200, 300 followers, it's kind of quite a bit. And as you can see, our followers just went up. So once we get to 6, then it'll be a lot better, because that means we'll advance even more, and we'll have more land to sculpt and build on. The more houses you have, the more villagers you have, because you can keep producing them. My apologies, when I say villagers, I mean followers. Oh, and land expansion. A new land expansion. So that, because every time you level, you get land expansion. See, look at that big circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, as you can see, we actually can't build on this. So, a really good thing I like is just to get rid of the land altogether. Just sculpt that land. Oh yeah. Sculpting it. I'm terrible when it comes to sculpting that. But that's fine. Oh, this little guy's dead. Believe in me, please. Nobody else will. So yeah, just like I said, the very beginning is just kind of waiting, but every good game starts off with a little bit of waiting. And as you can see, breaking down trees will allow, and rocks will allow more room.
Okay.
And new villagers done, and we have more belief. Now, in times like this, you want to be very careful, just that. It'll get rid of your sketch. So it gets kind of difficult after a while, because you're trying to mold and sculpt everything around how people can be. Because I know, to me, the idea is that you want to get as many houses and villagers out as you can, so you keep advancing. Jeez, we should be way past reality. Smart sculpting. Double-clicking left and right mouse buttons will push and pull larger areas of land. So let's see an example. So that will push it away, and this will... Okay, so if you double right-click, it'll push it away, and if you double left-click, it'll push it towards, like, forwards. So that's a very interesting thing. Oh, our little guy's done. Go work, my follower. Luckily, at this point, everybody's still in their little house, so we really don't have to worry about healing them. But as I said, we just click on them and they get 100 health. So, she's just working away over there. Oh.
Yep.
Now she's gonna enter the house. And he's going... I think that's a sheep. He's gonna build that house, and then he'll enter that house. Also, a neat thing. I don't know if I can do it yet, but yes I can. You can mold the sculpting underneath the water, which is pretty cool. Once you expand more land, you'll notice a lot more.
Yeah.
So, that guy, like I said, he finished his house, so he went in it. Now he will spawn another follower. Takes a little bit to get her, you know, let's knock on these doors. Wake up. Have babies. We need your babies. We need workers. Child labor. Let's go. I don't think that's an appropriate joke to make, but I made it. It's on the internet. And you can see that we leveled, as you can say, or as somebody like me would say. So we get felt tents. Larger abodes can house more of your population and generate more belief. So in order to unlock this, we need that stuff. But as you can see right here, where my cursor is, we have this, get out of the way. We have this little chest, so let's open this. We get felt. Of course we need felt for that. Dirt. And getting the resource, you click on the little card. Then you get it. So now we can build better and bigger houses. That's definitely a good thing. So we have our little people.
Yeah.
So,
Yo.
look at them. Ah, they're really spawning like rabbits. Oh, I know, I'm not ready for you guys. Just a minute. I'm not fast enough. As I said, sculpt it to whatever you like, but as means for getting the most out of your land, the most population, you definitely want to cut some edges sometimes. Just to get that little extra house in. And it's kind of aggravating when you keep sculpting in land, and you just don't quite get it. But as long as you work on it, you'll get it again. Well, as you can see where this little guy's building, that's actually a bigger place, and that's because we have the larger abodes. And as I said, with larger abodes will generate more belief, and we can house more of our population in that house. So that's always a good thing. Oh, and like that, we got a new card again. We get more land expansion. Whoa, there we go.
Yeah.
So let's just clear the rocks. And let's see. Nope, clear up that. Oh, we opened a chest of timber. Look at that. They're hiding in the rocks. So what I did with over here last time, so I said, I'm sorry dude, but times are tough right now. And I am completely failing hardcore. There we go. We have a bigger place. As you can see with where my cursor is, that is the tier 2 house. The house that will go hold more people. Now, as of right now, I'm not certain if you want to destroy your little houses or those big houses, but just for argument's sake, we'll leave them. As you can see on the bottom, we have 359 populace. And remember, if your people die, you'll lose 50. And we also have chests right here. A big goal is to always get chests. They always give you resources, and they're very well needed. Maybe not in the beginning, unless it's a belt for your upgraded house. But you will eventually start needing them and kick yourself in the butt if you miss out 1 or 2 chests. So let's just knock down all these trees. Because remember, expanding. We just got a new place there because we're expanding. So we 15 belief from the little houses.
Yeah.
Okay. As I said, the beginning is just kind of a waiting game until you have 100, 200 people. And then they're all... again.
Yeah.
Now we get construction. Science card. So we need 3 timber and 1 felt. Well, we already have 1 timber. Oh, we have 2. So, as I said with the resources, you'll definitely work towards them, and soon enough we'll get the chest that's over here. But we need the level to get land expansion, because you can see, you can't do anything with that. No matter how hard you try to click.
Yo.
As you can even hear, sometimes I just let all the little pink bubbles go, and I'll just click them and what are you doing?
Yeah.
Soon enough, we will have less places to build, and our people will just be running around useless. Which is always kind of lame. But, hey, society. Even nowadays, a lot of times that's what we do. I was about to say. Sorry. Kinda true. Now, see how I said some things were aggravating? Yeah, right there. We obviously have plenty of room, but they're just kinda dumb. But maybe there's something wrong. Maybe there's rocks or cliff or something. No, that's actually not legitimate. Or at least not yet. But like I said, you want to maximize your villagers so that you can level up more. But remember, sculpting land does take your blade. So that's definitely one thing to
Yeah.
consider.
Yo.
And that's basically the first little look on Godus. I know I did the other previous video, but that video was just really to show you what to expect and do a really quick rundown. This is a learning process. More likely to be another video, but as for right now, thank you for watching. A like would be appreciated. If you don't like it, then I don't know why you stayed around this long, but it's all good. I understand. Sometimes you're that bored. So, thanks for watching, and this is Voltrix signing out.